Hello and welcome to the return of the son of the JobNimbus 101 workshop. We are so excited to have you here today. Well, we've been on a bit of a break. Well, Dan and I took some Christmas in July, but our developers have not been down on break. They've been down in the code mines coding you up some new features in JobNimbus. And today we're going to talk about two of those, our new navigation and our new markup slider. My name's Logan.
And I'm Dan. And as Logan said, we're back. We're back to show you the new features of JobNimbus, to show you how to use JobNimbus to the best of your ability. And we're super excited to be here. And while we've been away, as Logan said, where our developers have been hard at work. They are constantly looking for ways to improve JobNimbus so it's better for you and easier for you to use. And they work so hard at it that I swear they even dream code. So we are excited to show you these new features, and let's just jump in. Now, I'm going to take a moment and we're going to play What's Different. So go ahead and shout at your computer, if you see what looks different about JobNimbus. If you guess that we have a new navigation system, you're right, because that is exactly what is different. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. So as you see, our new navigation is up here and our old navigation was here in the left. Now, if you want to see what our old nav looked like, go ahead and watch our old videos. I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about the new navigation. That's why we're here. So as you see, all of our new nav is up here in the top ribbon. No longer are we wasting that space up there. We are using it to the best of its ability, and this shows up on every single page. So if we're on calendar and we need to get back to our dashboard, we can just click home, or we can click on contacts to get to contacts. You used to not be able to do that. And if you need to add in if you're creating a report and you need to add in a contact right there, you just need to click on this plus sign and we can add in a contact, a job, or a task right there. Also, we've updated our search feature. So we can type in a name here, and no longer do we have to click a button to load more. It now lazy loads, which means that I can scroll down to the bottom of this and it will load more. And then I can keep doing that forever, or until I run out of documents to load. You see this clock icon right here? Well, I can click on that to see all of the recent activity in my account. This is really cool. It loads a lot more than it used to load in the old navigation. Now, one thing you might also notice is that we have a little smiling face right here. That's because this guy is so happy about this new nav feature. This is now your profile menu. You don't have to click on your name. You now click on your face. If you don't see your face and instead see your initials, you can add in your smiling face by clicking on profile and then adding a picture of you into your My Info section. After you do that, make sure you save, and then you'll see your own smiling face up here in the corner. Now, if you've noticed, we've changed this up a bit. It looks a bit newer, it looks a bit better, but we've also added documents into this section. Now, if you have company documents enabled in your account, this is where you get to your company documents from your profile. It's right under the company subsection. So I'm going to click on settings, and that way we can go ahead and get started talking about our next feature.
Now, you might remember that I said our next feature is an estimate markup slider. So you might be wondering, what are we doing in settings? Well, if we're going to use this exciting new feature, we've first got to make sure we're set up to use it. And we're going to be doing that by checking everyone's favorite part of JobNimbus, our products and services. The first thing that we'll need to make sure we have is we have enabled markup tracking. Using this blue checkbox up here at the top, we look good there. The next thing we'll have to make sure we have is a cost for all of our products, which are our estimate line items. You'll see that this product has a cost of $552 and a price of $1,104. It's looking good. These next three, though, don't have a cost, so they would not work effectively with our markup slider. You might wonder, what's the difference between a cost and a price? The cost is what it costs your company to purchase that product or provide that service. And the price is what you sell it to the customer for. Now, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and make an estimate for our friend McRory. So we're going to head over here to our financials and add in a new estimate. Now you might say that seems like it's going to take a lot of time for right now, but we're JobNimbus power users. So we've created a saved estimate template for our basic roof right here. We're looking pretty solid. We're just going to update some of the quantities based on what we need on this particular job. There we go. Now we have our basic estimate. And if we look down at the bottom, we'll be told what our labor and material costs are, our total cost, the markup value, our total profit, and our profit margin. Now, 34% is pretty decent, but if I'm working in a wealthy neighborhood or think I can charge a little bit more based on what's going on in the market at the time, I can go ahead and grab this button right here and drag it up 14%. Then if I look up at the top, you'll see that my markup standard 40, I've added 14, and my total markup is 54. If I wanted to exclude some of these from being boosted, for instance, I already have 100% markup on these items, I can mark the exclude checkbox, and it will drop them back down to their standard markup as opposed to the boosted value. Down at the bottom, I'll see this reflected as my profit margin's now 39%. If, on the other hand, I want to make sure I'm getting a very specific amount added, for example, 8, I can just type it in here. Or if I'd like to provide a discount based on situation or just trying to get a bargain through, I can make that a negative 8% by typing in a negative. And then I'll see my profit margin drop. So between our saved estimate templates and our markup slider, we can easily customize our estimates on the fly and quickly provide something to our customer that's going to make them happy. Thanks so much for coming to learn more about our new features in JobNimbus. Next week, we'll be going over another exciting new feature, which is our new estimate and document signatures. Hope to see you there. Bye.